Hello everyone, today we will talk about the transiting moon. The moon is passing through the sign of Pisces. The way the moon behaves during its transit through the sign of Pisces depends on the position of the sign of Pisces in the individual's natal chart and the house order of Pisces. This transit can be more prominent in your life when you have other planets in Pisces, transit, or natal, heavy or light aspects to Neptune. But the basics are as follows. The transit of the moon through Pisces brings a mystical and dreamy energy into the cosmos, capturing hearts and minds with its emotional depth and intuitive insights. During these 3 days, we are not inclined to face reality as we are overwhelmed by a wave of empathy and compassion. Our intuition becomes heightened, our dreams more vivid, and our emotional landscape deeper. This transit encourages us to connect with our inner world, explore our creativity, and embrace the power of compassion. The boundaries are bound to blur, and the line between reality and fantasy will become less clear. More tender, we dream of romance and want to spend more time sleeping, alone with our thoughts or daydreams. While we are so vulnerable to others, the moon encourages us to forget about busy day planners and to-do lists. As rulers of the subconscious and imagination, capricious Pisces welcome the moon with open arms, encouraging us to explore our inner worlds and embrace our compassionate nature. It is a wistful, sensitive, intuitive, and compassionate time that invites us to connect with our emotions, seek spiritual nourishment and find solace in creative activities. With its hyperactive influence, the moon encourages us to let go of old wounds, embrace empathy, and embark on our healing journeys. Our lives then take on a kind of mystical quality on an emotional and instinctual level, and the journey symbolizes an energetic shift that focuses on our feelings, instincts, and unconscious mind. This highly sensitive moon seeks the retreat that is needed, because reality seems too harsh at the moment. It is essential to be aware of escapist tendencies and ensure that we remain grounded as we navigate this sensitive and imaginative terrain, as diving into the depths of our emotions and exploring the vast ocean of our inner world carries a certain weight. Pisces, as a mutable water sign, with its altruistic or dreamy nature, when connected to our emotions and caring, exerts an influence on how we feel about others and how we wish to be perceived by others. By honoring our sensitivity and embracing the dreamy energy of Pisces, we will gracefully navigate this transit and emerge with a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. As we have already mentioned, when the moon passes through the sign of Pisces, the senses are at their highest possible level. This hyperactive moon has the power of a full moon. Therefore, it is best to embrace your intuition, nurture your home and allow yourself to vibrate far. Although the senses are at their strongest, the moon does not have the power to penetrate as deeply as Pluto, but it certainly perceives and absorbs all the energies around it. It is necessary to set healthy boundaries to avoid being overwhelmed by emotional currents and to practice taking care of your soul, because this is a powerful time to connect with your spirituality, explore your dreams and express your sensitivity. Engage in activities that soothe your soul, such as meditation and spending time in nature. Spirituality is heightened and makes us dream of imaginative ventures and wander on mystical and spiritual quests. Dreams and illusions, forgiveness, and understanding of human weaknesses, these are the things that awaken deep feelings during these 3 days. The past and the future are intertwined, and barriers between people dissolve, and therein lies the key to the greater psychic and spiritual sensitivity you are now feeling. Pisces activates empathy by heightening our emotional receptivity and deepening our understanding of the feelings and experiences of others. Under the moon in Pisces, it is as if all the experiences of our soul merge into one vast ocean of feelings. Such energy will allow us to develop a much greater capacity for compassion and understanding when it comes to other people. We will find ourselves more attuned to the subtleties of body language and the unspoken nuances that arise on an emotional level. This heightened empathy inspires acts of kindness, support, and understanding, creating a collective atmosphere of emotional resonance and compassion that transcends individual boundaries. But this sensitive energy and ability to feel it all has its downside, which means it will also be difficult to let go of memories, experiences, people, places, and resentments. Yes, this moon is deeply compassionate and also likes to on to the past, good and bad, so this is a time when you don't want to follow your mind, but rather let your instincts guide your actions and your intuition set the direction. For individuals, the moon in Pisces will bring confusion and make it difficult to set strategic boundaries. As a result, their judgment will suffer during this time and they will have to work hard to stay grounded and set realistic goals. However, all individuals should be aware of these shadow traits and cultivate healthy coping strategies and boundaries during this transit. The transit itself favors the following activities that are focused on inner development, music and drama, going on spiritual renewal, and activities involving water, where you will find empowerment and strength through your determined and confident nature.